Solstice Gateway. Dearest brothers and sisters, greetings of the Most High. We come forward now in this moment of your time with important news regarding the upcoming Solstice Gateway. As we stated in our last written transmission, Gaia is currently coexisting on two predominant collective timelines: the ending of the timeline of Kali Yuga and the opening timeline of the Golden Age. As a result of this, the Earth is now being bombarded with an intensified level of gamma ray infusion. We wish to inform you that the gamma rays that are predestined to pour into the Earth at the time of the solstice are carrying a mutated, upgraded and transformed geometric light patterning, and are therefore configured differently to the previous gamma rays that have been pouring forth from galactic central hitherto this point. At this conjecture, it is important to note that the gamma rays communicate specifically with the DNA in the human body. In fact, the gamma rays infuse with the DNA via a Fibonacci spiraling sequence, which locks into the human DNA, much like a key and a lock. This interlocking communicates messages to the human DNA, informing it to upgrade and configure into alignment with the ascension codes that are stored in the bodily system. And these codes hold information pertaining to the construction of the human light body. During extremely potent and auspicious energetic portal dates such as the solstice, it is crucial to gather together in ascension groups in order to radically assist Gaia to ground and assimilate these upgraded codes and frequencies. As these new upgraded gamma rays lock into humanity's DNA spiral, this sends information to the DNA to align with the soul gifts of clairvoyance, clairaudience, telekinesis, remote viewing, telepathy, and so much more. This upgrade will also manifest for many of you as a heightened degree of serendipity and synchronicity in your life, and a definite experience of divine intervention in terms of aligning you with your highest Christic timeline destiny. These light codes are designed to communicate directly to the pineal gland, the organ in the body that governs multidimensional awakening and knowing. And as such, these powers are set to be magnified in this particular gateway. The time for the lone wolf is no more, dear ones. Please know that we are collectively entering into and anchoring the new Earth Golden Age paradigm timeline, and it is highly advisable that you gather together in your soul groups to assist Gaia to harness this new upgraded bombardment of light codes. The reason why this is so advisable is, individually, you are powerful beyond your wildest imaginings. So therefore, when you come together and unite your intentions collectively, this sends out an almighty wave of information to the collective consciousness to come into vibrational alignment with these new upgraded instructions and patternings. Dearest ones, we would like to take a moment now to speak about the upcoming Solstice Gateway. We are now in the Solstice Gateway, brothers and sisters. The photonic light bombardment is absolutely off the charts, and you most likely will be experiencing symptoms due to this. The main symptoms at the moment are aches and pains, muscle pain, dehydration, exhaustion, fatigue, weird appetite symptoms, and feeling very emotional. All of these photonic light particles are assisting us to shift great levels of density from our physical vessels. The best thing you can do to support your body at this time is rest when you need to rest, fast when you need to fast, make sure that you eat lots of fruit and vegetables, stay hydrated and stay on top of all supplements that you may be depleted in, particularly iron, zinc, magnesia and vitamin C. Go out in the sun as much as possible, ground yourself and take electrolytes. This should definitely take the edge off many symptoms. Also, bark flower remedies are very powerful at the moment, as well as homeopathy. This upcoming solstice of 2022 is without doubt the most intense energetic portal that this Earth has ever witnessed. The level of photonic light particles that are pouring being guided in the solstice transmission to come together to deeply and profoundly empower the Golden Age timeline through working with the powerful golden dragons who are spiritual guardians and protectors of Gaia. We are currently collectively operating on two predominant timelines, the closing down of the Kali Yuga timeline and the opening of the Golden Age timeline. It is very important that we all come together on this portal date to assist in the completion of the timeline of Kali Yuga and deeply and absolutely empower the timeline of the Golden Age. This work is being directed and overseen by our Arcturian brothers and sisters, who in many ways can be viewed as the overseers and architects of this particular planetary ascension. Our Arcturian brothers and sisters are deeply calling in awakened ground crew in order to anchor these powerful intentions into our specific grid points. These grid points will link up all around the world to create a unified grid of light that will deeply empower the Golden Age timeline on this highly auspicious and potent day. In the transmission, we will also be working with empowering the Divine Child as the core trump vibrational template for the earthly plane. And please know that this activation with the Divine Child is intricately connected to the empowerment of the Golden Age timeline. For all those who come forward to be part of this ceremony, please know that you will receive highly auspicious blessings from your higher self and from our Arcturian star family, who are working so closely and diligently with all of us. Taking part in ceremonies of this caliber intensely accelerates your own spiritual evolutionary path and alignment with your true angelic avatar self. Please listen until the end for details about the solstice transmission. We bow to you, dearest ones, dearest light ones, and look forward to welcoming you into the solstice transmission ground crew gathering, whereby the solstice activation will take place. Only God's love is real and will prevail. In love and eternal light, Gen G and the White Wolf Tribe. Solstice transmission. Dearest brothers and sisters, the solstice transmission will take place on the 21st of June at 7 minutes past 7 p.m. UK time. In this transmission, we will be working with the golden dragons who are overseeing this energetic portal and are the gatekeepers of many divine unions. We will be working with the golden dragons to open up the golden gate so that an unprecedented number of twin flame unions can anchor on the physical plane, and thus we can easily anchor the timeline of the Golden Age. This is highly recommended to all of those on the spiritual path who wish to come into physical union with their twin flame. Attending a transmission is much like going to a spiritual gym. They help you very quickly become a spiritual heavyweight as they work on a holistic level, transforming your vibration from your core base level. In the transmission, we will also be doing some energetic clearing with big tech and opening up some angelic portals to correct the algorithms that have been created to work against ascending humanity. We will be correcting these algorithms once and for all. Please see below for the means to book onto this transmission. Please know I have just published my book Manifestation Mastery, and I have sold over 1,000 copies this week. This is an extremely powerful and game-changing book that I highly recommend to everyone that resonates with me and my teachings in my community. I am also offering a very, very limited number of psychic business consultation sessions that will enable you to receive information from the Akashic records that will create the opportunity for you to hugely move forward in your life.